Welcome to our Swiftspace product snippet. Today we're looking at our DOS mobile meeting room. Like all Swiftspace product, DOS is designed to be set up, taken down, and reconfigured in just seconds with no parts, pieces, or tools. In this particular example, we have our standard 2-seat DOS, which is 70 inches long, 29 inches wide, and 63 inches tall. And because it's 29 inches wide, the DOS doesn't have to be set up or taken down to fit through doorways. You can just wheel it wherever it's needed, and it's ready to be used. The station itself is finished in gray elm standard laminate with a white work surface. It also has gray vinyl seats and red fabric for the back panels. As I mentioned, this is a 2-seat booth. However, we can do custom versions with single seats, and we also have the option to add in an extension work surface to switch the booth from 2 seats to a single seat. So let's take a look at some of the features that DOS has to offer. The first thing we should look at are the casters. All Swiftspace product ships on steel construction casters with ball bearings and rubber wheels. These are designed to go over rough terrain like elevator thresholds and dock plates that would otherwise break plastic casters. Because the DOS is fully on casters, we can also move it anywhere that it's needed without folding up the station. This also means that its placement in the room is not affected by sprinklers. As I said, 63 inches high is our standard height, which you can see here, but we can also do a version that's 52 inches high, as well as a version that's 41 inches high. So as you can see, our 41-inch high version has a single back panel, with the other two having a split panel, which I'll talk about in a little bit. So let's go ahead and go back to the 63, and now we can take a look at some of the things we can add to the station to make it more functional or increase privacy. The first thing is an EZOboard canopy on the top. By attaching the EZOboard canopy, we help reduce the amount of sound that leaves the booth. This also adds a little more privacy, and the hole that you can see in the middle is optional, which allows a light to be fitted. The DOS can also be ordered with a power bar. This is our standard power bar, which has 6 outlets and 4 USBs, so lots of charging available. I also mentioned that this particular station is finished in gray elm. The back panel, however, can be substituted for something like a whiteboard if you need to take notes or leave a message for the next person to use the booth. And there we have our whiteboard. Now the work surface size is 27 inches deep, so from the back wall out is 27 inches and 30 inches wide. This gives enough room for 2 laptops to be set up for both users to use or use a pen and paper. If additional space is, however, required, we can also add a pull-out work surface to give a little more room. So this work surface adds 12 inches of additional space and is attached with a slide on the bottom. So this can be slid or rotated out of the way if you don't need it. It also can be attached with thumb screws if you want to take it off permanently. It also allows a wheelchair to be used for ADA compliance. As standard, the seats are finished in vinyl and the back panels are typically in fabric. However, custom seating fabrics and vinyls can be substituted. We offer a full line of choices for colors, but we also do customs as well. Also, standard on all of the taller DOSes with the split back panels is a hinge that you can actually fold the top panel out of the way. So by doing that, this allows a much more open booth. It also allows a second booth to be wheeled up beside it to create more of a larger space for 4 people to sit at. So let's go ahead and fold the top panel out of the way. And now that that's out of the way, you can see there's a much more open space. So if we wanted to, we could wheel in a second booth for a larger meeting area. Let's take a look at what that would look like. So now you can see with the 2 booths put side by side, we actually have a 4-person meeting area, but very quickly these could be pulled apart and set up as individual meeting areas again for 2 2-person private booths. So now we'll go ahead and put the back panel back up again. And now the booth is back to its private setting. So that's a quick overview of our DOS mobile meeting booth. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us at www.swiftspaceinc.com or give us a call at 519-624-9974.